Hey y'all, welcome back to my reviews. This one's another special. It is Power Rangers Legacy 2, a Power Rangers fan film by FFB Pictures. Again, another request by Jimmy Ace Lewis. Of course, I did the first one already, gotta do the second one. Now, like I said yesterday, the first one was done 3 years ago, so there is a bit of gap between the two. Not in storyline, but in filming. So that does change some things around. It does. Excuse me. It does alter some things. Because life happens. Like Balbazar being replaced with Jimmy Hawkins, and Regal Repulsa being replaced with Brenda Curtis Walton. Like I said, life happens. I don't know the details. None of my business. But life. That's all I know. The only thing I can judge on is, does it still line up from the last movie? Or last film, not movie. And with Balbazar, for the most part, it does. He does a great job. The only thing that does not line up, and I did say I was going to call y'all out on continuity error, and there was one with Balbazar. And it was a Chameleon Nick Fury incident. Letting that one sink in, so if you understand that one before I say it, extra points. The eye patch. The first film, y'all had the eye patch on the right side, and this past one, y'all had the eye patch on the left side. I don't know if that was an accident or if it just ended up that way. But yeah, that is a continuity issue. So that is something, if when y'all go for the third film, to keep an eye on. Pun not intended. Just like details like that, try to make sure it's consistent throughout each film. As for the acting aspect, it was wonderful. This one, the wig behaved a lot better in the wind, so kudos to that. It's still, to me, it's still a silly wig, but it fits. I love it. It's awesome. And with the new Regal, the costume was different. There could have been some behind the scenes stuff with that, so I'm not gonna hold any criteria about that. Now, we do have a new main character that was in the last episode. It is Cameron, our Green Ranger, played by Alexander Cheston. And I will say the premises to making this Ranger start evil was pretty smart. I would have not really thought of that, to be honest. But it really does play into the human psyche of how humans actually are. So it works. And it was very smart using that. And also with that, it was smart using it to make him good. So the double-edged sword on that worked very well. I personally wish it was longer. So maybe a 2-part for this one instead of just 1 part, because it felt a bit rushed to me. But y'all made it work, so it was good. Now, I will say I missed the putties. I really did. But it was pulled together very well, written very well. And also a shout out to Ben Cash for being the Blue Ranger in helmet, because I did find out from Jimmy that Jeff used Ben in helmet so he could better direct, which is a smart move. Now, I personally haven't done it because I haven't directed a film yet, and I don't plan on directing one at this moment. I don't think I can handle it at this moment. Not to say I won't at any time, but I've known directors that have both acted and filmed at the same time. So I've seen the hassle they've done and went through doing both. So taking a little bit of the stressor off to be able to film something while directing it at the same time, smart move. Kudos. And also I was really curious to figure out how y'all was going to pull in the Green Ranger power coin. And I have to say that was very smart. I'm trying not to spoil too much because I do want people to watch this film, most definitely. I'm trying to how can I say it? Very Back to the Futurist without time travel on the Ranger's part. So if you know, you know, and if you haven't watched this film, you figured that out, super kudos to you, because yeah. But that was ingenious. And very original, because I don't think I've seen anyone else use that concept yet of getting the Green Ranger's powers that way. So, as far as I know, y'all are the first ones to do that. So that is very smart, and I'm surprised others haven't done that yet. And I wouldn't be surprised if other people stole y'all's ideal and do it more, because that is a great ideal. And very original at the same time. And we definitely have our 5 original Rangers returning as their original cast. And in this one, they seem a lot more confident in their roles. Not to say they weren't confident the last time they did it, but 3 years of experience, well, more experience, because looking at their YouTube page, I could tell there's other films. I didn't look through them, but I know Jimmy has done other stuff. I'm sure that everyone else has done other stuff too. So that little bit more experience can go a long way. There was one scene, the boom, when it was up under the Rangers, when y'all were standing in front of the tree line out of suit. I'm not sure if y'all had it on a stand in front of y'all, or if someone was holding it, trying and going below the camera, because I've done it many of times and have gotten yelled at that I'm in frame. Yeah, boom is a workout. I've done boomstick a lot. But the boom or the mic was in frame for a little bit there. The nice little fuzzy gray right at the bottom, probably a good 2-3 inches of it. If it was maybe blue or pink, I could have probably passed off as a weird flower, but with it being gray, it's kind of hard to pass it off. But it's okay. It's just one of those little oops. In post, if you could have just clipped the frame up a little bit, it would have been covered up a little bit easier. Sorry, my cat is playing with my feet. But yeah, other than the little bit of the mic showing, there wasn't any other little oops that I've seen, that I saw, and and Bowser. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, my mind is mumbling. And the eye patch incident. This one was a lot better than the first one, and it went a lot smoother. The fight scenes were choreographed a lot better. You could definitely tell that they were more confident in the filming on them. But like I said, like 3 years of experience is a lot. And to be honest, looking at, if I didn't know, come here. Sorry, she keeps playing with my feet. My feet are highly ticklish. You want to say hi? But yeah, if I didn't know they were filmed that far apart, I would have thought they were filmed by different crews. But because I know they were filmed that far apart, I can tell the crew used their experience, and their experience shows, and I like it. And I'm hoping there's a third one. I may have been told there's a rumor of a third one at some point. Don't know when. Don't quote me on that. Blame Jimmy if there's not a third one. See y'all later. Bye.